Alrighty, guys. So there's some speculation right now that Roaring Kitty has bought a new stock. You heard that right. A new stock that's not GameStop. So we're going to break this down. Is it legit? Is it BS? We're going to go over the charts and my thoughts. So hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. And get this, guys. Your uninvested cash on the platform will earn 8.1% APY right now. So use that link down below, the QR code right here, or go to StockSurfS.com/Moomoo. Get your money, guys. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So, like I said, guys, there's speculation that Roaring Kitty has bought a brand new stock that isn't GameStop. And by the way, GameStop, which we might do an update in the next coming days on the stock, but it's still flat, pretty much at break even right now at $25 per share, which you guys probably know this has been the case for quite some time now, about 2 weeks, as we haven't gotten a Roaring Kitty update in quite some time. So GameStop's pretty flat, and with this, everybody's sitting on the edge of their seats. They're waiting for the next tweet, the next post. What's coming next? Is he buying GameStop call options? Is he buying shares? Is he buying another stock? And get this, guys, yesterday we got a tweet that sent a specific stock through the roof. Let me actually show you this tweet right here. Let's pull it up so I can show you guys. And by the way, before this tweet, he hasn't tweeted in about, what, a week, 2 weeks? So you guys can see this is his page, obviously, at the Roaring Kitty. And if we come down a little bit, what is this? What is that? Oh, wait, that's a dog, right? So how does a dog correlate to GameStop? Well, it kind of doesn't. It kind of doesn't. So that sparked the, the question, what could this mean? What stock is associated with dogs? And my dog's right here, by the way. She's looking at me like, I know you're talking about this. And what stock could that be? Well, that is Chewy. Have you guys heard of Chewy.com? Let me pull this up. Have you guys heard of this website right here where you go to buy food for your dog and honestly all your other pets, to be honest? I mean, you got cats, you got horses, you got birds, you got squirrels, but you go to Chewy to buy things for your dog, right? So he sent that tweet after, again, not being active on Twitter for a good 10 days, right? Yeah, the last tweet was this guy from, I believe, Encanto, right? So that was on the 17th of June, and this tweet of the dog got sent out yesterday on the 27th of June. And let me pull up Chewy's chart, and we'll actually correlate it to the time here. What time did he send this out? At 1 p.m. East Coast time on the dot. So let's take a look at the chart here on Chewy. What happened at 1 p.m. East Coast time? You guys can see if I pull it up. Give me a second. By the way, guys, run the likes up on this video. Let's try and get at least 150 likes on this video. So smash that like button and make sure to subscribe so you guys can see yesterday on the intraday chart here, literally at 1 p.m. on the East Coast, this thing started going crazy. It's like almost the algorithms are tracking Roaring Kitty's tweets or something. I don't know what's going on, but we can see on the dot, it's like it was planned almost. On the dot, we started getting crazy momentum, crazy volume. I mean, let me make my big old head a bit smaller. You guys can see right here, the volume at 1 p.m. went ballistic, and this stock went from $28 per share all the way to $39 in the span of what, 10, 12, 13 minutes? I mean, guys, the time it takes for you to go make a sandwich for lunch, you guys probably went downstairs to make a sandwich, you came back to your screen, you're like, holy crap, the stock's up, what, 50%? I mean, this is insane. 42% in 13 minutes. That is unbelievable off of one tweet, off of speculation that he bought options, he bought shares, whatever, of Chewy. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to move a stock, right? And this is not a massive company, guys. I mean, their market cap is a couple billion. I forget how big of a company it is, but the power that this guy has, Roaring Kitty, is freaking unprecedented, unheard of. I mean, this is just insane. So he put that tweet out, right? Stock shot up like crazy, and then it sold off pretty much just as fast, right? Well, not just as fast, but it sold off. It, gave back the entire gain, and now we're actually under where we were yesterday when he made that tweet that sent the stock through the roof. So right now, Chewy's at about 27 bucks per share, down 7% on the day. And when he made that tweet, it was at almost 28 bucks a share. Again, it shot up to 39, almost 40 bucks. So this is wild. Again, there was a lot of speculation and there was a lot of unusual activity when it comes to Chewy's options. But yeah, I guess maybe he's not in the stock. Probably not. It was only speculation. Maybe he is. I don't know. We haven't confirmed or denied that, at least from what I'm seeing, right? And let me actually pull up the options to show you guys how wild these options are looking on Chewy stock. Bear with me here, guys. So if I pull it up on Robinhood, which I don't trade on Robinhood, only fun money sometimes here and there, but I use it for the videos just to show you guys the options chain, because let's be honest, it's very easy to read, it's very user friendly, and for the sake of the videos, guys, it's very easy for you guys to see, right? So here on Robinhood, you guys can see if I pull up, let's say the options that expire next week, these are down big time right now, but let's actually pull up maybe some that expire, a month out. We can see there's probably some decent open interest on these. There's 2,000 open interest on the $30 calls that expire in about a month. On, let's say, the $27.50, there's barely any open interest there on these either. But the implied volatility is pretty high on a lot of these. And again, they're moving like crazy considering what we got yesterday. That tweet from Kitty, the speculation that he's in calls, right? Or just straight up shares. And they shot up like crazy. I'm not sure exactly how high these options got to yesterday, the call options. They must have been up hundreds of percent depending on the strike, on the date that you're looking at. But now they're all down pretty much 50% on the day, which, I don't know, that could be opening up potentially an opportunity here if you do believe that he's actually in the stock. And of course, Chewy stock, guys, is a decent company. If I had to make an argument, I would say fundamentally, Chewy is a way better company than GameStop. There's no doubt about it. But I don't know. We're not going to get into that in this video. But it's been coming up. The stock has been coming up over the last couple of months. I'm not sure if you guys recall, but Chewy hit $14 per share, I think about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and we're up pretty big time off that low. I'm sure you guys have seen, if I pull the 4-hour chart up on CHWI, we can see we hit 14 bucks back in the end of April about 2 months ago, and here we are at 26 bucks. Again, we just hit 40. So this thing is clearly reversing. We have a golden cross. We're trading at multi-month highs, a fresh high for 2024 as well, obviously. And on the 3-year chart, we can see we're still very beaten down from where we were a couple of years ago, right? Back in 2021, 3 years ago, the stock was at 97 bucks per share, and here we are now, still very much off those highs, right? And I think the all-time high is like 120 on Chewy, and the chart actually looks really good. Look at this chart, guys. I mean, we're obviously holding an uptrend. We're well above the 180 moving average. We're above the 50 moving average as well. Buyers are actually coming in, and notice this point right here. If I draw this basic trend line out, you guys can see back in the end of December, we peaked at about 25 bucks, and obviously we broke out of that level today with this big move. Well, not today, but the last couple of days. And look, today we pulled down and we're holding that old resistance as support, which if you're a bull here, you want to see that. That's really, really, really good news for Chewy, right? So let's see if we get a full-on bounce off this point, and we'll see how this kind of plays out over the next couple of days. I'm very curious, and yeah, I mean, that's the news here, guys. The news for the video. What do you think? Is this legit? Is he in the stock? Is he not? Is it just BS? I don't even know really, but we covered it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit using that link down below, the QR code right here, or by going to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo, and your uninvested cash on the platform will earn 8.1% APY. Use that link down below. Check out all the details, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.